Marrakech departure. Our journey begins at dawn in Marrakech, the Red City. As the call to prayer echoes across ancient rooftops and the Medina slowly wakes, we load our bags and head east. Today we cross the high Atlas Mountains, one of the most dramatic drives in all of North Africa. 𝒏𝒕𝒂𝒄𝒕. The road climbs steadily into the high Atlas, snaking through hairpin bends and Berber villages clinging to the hillsides. At over 2,260 meters, the 𝒐𝒏𝒕𝒂𝒄𝒕 is the highest road pass in Morocco, and on a clear day, the view stretches endlessly in every direction. Snow-capped peaks, terraced fields, and the faint smell of cedar in the mountain air. We're in no hurry here. Benhaddou. We descend into a landscape that feels like the edge of the ancient world, because it is. The fortified 𝒓𝒆 of Benhaddou rises from the earth as if it grew there naturally, its mud-brick towers glowing honey gold in the midday sun. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, this remarkable village has stood for centuries and appeared on screen in films from Lawrence of Arabia to Game of Thrones. We walk its narrow lanes, climb to the citadel, and let history sink in. In Ouarzazate. By late afternoon, we reach Ouarzazate, the gateway to the Sahara. Known as the Hollywood of Morocco for its legendary film studios, this desert city sits at the crossroads of two great valley systems. We settle into our riad for the evening, enjoy a slow dinner of slow-cooked tagine, and watch the stars appear one by one over the Draa Valley. Tomorrow, the desert calls. Draa Valley Road. Morning brings a drive through one of Morocco's most beautiful corridors, the Draa Valley. For kilometre after kilometre, the road is flanked by date palm groves and ancient kasbahs rising from pale ochre earth. Every bend reveals another crumbling tower, another cluster of mud homes, another family herding goats through the riverbed. This is the road of the kasbahs, and it earns its name. And Todra Gorges. We push deeper into the pre-Saharan south, passing through gorges that feel carved by giants. The 𝒊𝒏𝒇𝒐𝒓𝒆 gorge twists through rose-red rock walls. Then the Todra, where sheer limestone cliffs soar 300 meters on either side, squeezing a narrow river into a bright ribbon of green. It's a humbling reminder of the immense forces that shaped this land over millions of years. At Merzouga, first sight of the 𝒓𝒔𝒄𝒕 dunes. And then, without warning, the horizon shifts. The road straightens. The scrub thins, and there, rising from the flat hamada like a mirage that refuses to disappear, are the 𝒓𝒔𝒄𝒕 dunes. These are not gentle hills of sand. They are mountains. Some reach 160 meters, their faces sculpted by the wind into curves so precise they seem almost architectural. The Sahara has arrived. Camel trek into the dunes. As the afternoon heat softens, we mount our camels and enter the dunes. The rhythm of the camel's gait is slow and meditative. There's no rushing here. The sand shifts between burnt orange, deep amber, and rose as the sun descends. Our Berber guide, who has crossed these dunes 1,000 times, moves with quiet confidence. By the time we reach our camp, the sky is on fire, and the silence of the Sahara wraps around us like a second skin. In the desert camp. Our camp for the night is a collection of Berber tents arranged around a central fire pit. Simple, but just right. The food is cooked slowly over coals, harira soup, lamb with preserved lemon, freshly baked bread. As the fire settles to embers, someone picks up a drum. The music drifts upward into a sky so thick with stars it's almost impossible to believe this is the same sky we look at from the city. Out here, the Milky Way is not an abstraction. It is a road. Climbing the dune. We wake before the sun does. The desert at 5 a.m. is still and cold. A different world from the burning afternoon. We climb barefoot up the soft face of the nearest dune, thighs burning, the sand shifting underfoot with each step. And then we reach the ridge. The horizon lights up in shades of pink, violet, and gold. Below us, the sea of dunes rolls on in every direction. For a moment, no one speaks. There is nothing to say. Breakfast back at camp, mint tea is waiting. Sweet, strong, poured from a great height in the Moroccan way, a small ceremony in itself. Bread with argan oil and honey, soft eggs, fresh orange juice. The Sahara, it turns out, does not skimp on breakfast. Long road home. We leave the dunes behind as the day heats up, retracing our path west through the Hamada and back into the valleys. But the return journey is never quite the same as the arrival. Something has shifted. The Kasbahs look different now. The mountains look different. You look at Morocco differently when you've spent a night inside it, under those stars, in that silence. We arrive in Marrakech as the evening call to prayer begins. Tea,